summer?
Feeling good. Good time. Put in the work that I needed to. I feel like I don't got no regrets for sure.
Now, during the offseason,
Ready for the season
you get a little bit tired.
Obviously, you went through the surgery and the injury. Was this the first time you've ever had to be away from the game for that long?
Yeah, for sure. I don't think it was. I think the first time during the season it probably affected me mentally, but like not at all right now for sure.
That hard, bro. So I'm trying to get on.
It was the best thing that could happen. Surgery and everything. I just got clear head with it, so I'm just really ready to play. I'm not really worried about. I feel like every year was more of a build up and an amp up, like a body rush or whatever going on in the fall camp. But like I'm really just calm, just really ready for the season. So, not even just for the season. I'm really ready to get back and play, get everything going. So, it was a good time to reevaluate the offseason and everything. And I took it serious, took everything serious.
The season coming up.
Was the seriousness just because of how the season ended last year and you want to, get over that hump, win that championship?
50-50 calls.
More just really just being myself. Just really just not. I think I was too worried about everybody else during last year. I feel like I was too worried about what people thought of me, not playing as comfortable. I feel like so it was just really just being self-centered, going back to myself, worrying about myself. Like I said, I feel way more calm. I'm just not really. I looked at the last year as just like a reflective time, really not really as much of I guess like a chip on my shoulder because of the offseason. It's football. Players gonna happen. So I've been in it enough to know players gonna happen. I'm not really worried about that. But time will tell. Time will tell. I'm not really
You were, a leader last year, vocally. I saw you on the sidelines, quick to call out people during practice. How do you feel like your role has expanded as a leader, just being your second year in the program?
I think I for sure took a lot of time just not talking as much, more like I would say not talking as much on the field, more just like doing.
When you have players like
I'm not really trying to be big on vocal. Like I'm not pro being a captain, pro being that. Like I would say don't want to be a captain. Like, just want to be just somebody like from the young guys to the older guys, and no matter who it is, like, everybody just feel like they could come talk to me. I never feel like I'm too good to do something, or I never feel like I'm too good to have a convo with anybody. But I'm really just feeling like just down to earth, man. I just really feel down to earth with it. So just trying to help as much people as I can. It's the second year into the scheme. I done got 1,000 reps at it. Coach Grinch, we done had our combo of the expectations and everything. So that's really just where I'm at in my head. It's not really a chip on my shoulder about what people got to say or whatever thing that's going on.
Are you allowed to share some of those expectations that Grinch has set for you?
I mean, if you don't think you'll be the best in the country, then there ain't no other reason to be in it. So that's really the expectation. Big, strong, for everybody on the team for sure. So it's serious. It's really serious. It's really. I want to go home here. I realize that after this, the band gonna break up.
What is going to be
much what it is.
Inside is it going to be on the outside?
Either one, it doesn't matter.
Wanting to be the best in the country. That's like
All be interchangeable.
easy. I mean, it's easy to say that, but that takes a lot, right? What does that require? What does it mean to you? How do you go about that?
Just every day, progress. I feel like there's a lot of maturity that I went through last year, a lot of maturity and stuff. Like I really say, like I took the off season to reflect, a lot of reflecting, really helped the mental part of preparing myself for this season. I feel like last year I went into the season just being young and just feeling like I was going to do good, but not really understanding what it took week to week every day. And so you could say you could get 1% better every day, but people don't understand what it really is to get to really do that every day. So it's really just striving to be the best, having the right headspace every day. It's a game. It's something that you're supposed to have fun with. And I think last year for sure I didn't take that part serious, the having fun part.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was. There's a lot that go on behind back, behind the stages of, I guess, what you see with football. So just really the mental part of it. Just really trying to have my head right.
That's so interesting. So like, you have to be serious about that's the fun part. Otherwise, I guess you missed that part.
Yeah. Just I feel like I was too locked in, not getting away from football. You know, it's so much more to LA than just USC and everything that got going on. So I was just so much honed in on everything, like getting away and going to have to take time for myself. I think the mental part, the most important part of everything that we got going on, especially during the times of the season where not a lot of people really know what you're doing or what you're up to. You know, really, it's just you yourself. So a lot of the time, I was just really just sitting in the house instead of going out to eat, doing different stuff. So we just spending my time in college. I mean, I look at it like this. Not a lot of time. You know, you don't get this time to be around these type of people again in your life. I really feel like so. That's why I really feel like it's all in. It's your chips all in. Every day you go going hard, and reason I say be best in the country because I'm really trying to, we really trying to just do the right thing in the sense of doing what we got to do to win. But I see everything that go on in the media and everything. Everybody see everything that go on in the media. It's not something I really care about. It's not really something I care about. It's not where I'm at in my life right now. I'm 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't let nothing affect
Live your life.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Where do you guys?
Eric, how officially, get the roster what it says. How tall are you? How much do you weigh?
Probably oh well, you say how tall am I? Probably like 6'7". Probably like
6'7"?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
So like 223 right now.
223?
Yeah.
So the roster will be printed like this, 205.
Oh yeah.
We're past that, huh?
Yeah, we passed that.
Okay. What you talked about LA, and you kind of said you stayed a lot in your house. That stuff. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to see in LA? Where do you like to go? The beach? What have you?
It's LA. I mean, just everywhere. For me, partying don't mean you gotta have a good time. I'm really just trying to see everything that's going out here. I ain't been around out here in general that long, but I've been out here long enough that I should have done more. I feel like so. During this time of the off season, I really had a good time. I felt like the off season was forever. Like I really took the time out every day, just like. And when you're not playing, it feel like forever. Also, like it felt like 2-3 years since I played. Like, put equipment on a day, it felt so much. It felt good to just play and practice. So yeah, just doing a lot off the field. It's a lot to do stuff. It's good to do stuff on the field and everything going good and everything, but you got to get away. You got to get away from the facility. You got to do stuff like that. When a coach used to tell us, I used to be like, nah, I'm working hard. I'm in here every day, but it'll play a mental in your head. You know, just constantly being in here every day. You'll go mindlessly in here, and the day you start going, and then eventually you halfway through it, and you're like, man, like what did I do at the time for? But the off season, I really just cherished it every day. Every day I was reminding us like to really spend time, and this really the closest. Like it's really the closest the group been. Like man, in the off season last year it was close. This year it was even more close, even more trust, and like it's just it's not even like an expectation. It's like the work that needs to be put in. There's nothing that needs to be said about it. It needs to be done. Like I really say win or go home because that's how it got to be. So
Another thing
Got two more?
I was going to ask about.
Last year, the first game against Utah, came hopping back out on the field. I kind of hear what you're talking about now with your last answer. Is it hard for you to turn it off?
Where did you guys?
Where you feel like, you know what, I can't play, but I got to get out there and make sure that everybody feels me still?
Yeah, I'll say this.
in the springtime.
What the people say, want to get on TV and all that was not the case. I was looking and I saw that like they gave up a play happen, and I was just like, man, like I heard I wasn't gonna be back in for the rest of the game, and I was just trying to get us right, like really tell us like, man, this matter, like we're gonna make history, like we gonna make history tonight. We do this, we do that. I just really just think the highest, like just believe like the best of the outcome. So it's like in my head, I'm like, man, like we stop them, we get a turnover right now, we good, like we good. And so that's why I was just constantly reminding us, like I was hyped, but then also when I came back out after that, I was like, man, just stay calm and everything will be good. So I'm trying to not be that emotional leader, really just like on the field type of stuff. It's good to be an emotional leader, but you get riled up and still not play good. You go good for one play, then you'll be done. So it's more calm. Like, it's so much more different I know now than last year, though. So it's maturity. It's maturity for sure. But yeah, just going out there, really just trying to tell them to do everything right. Like just get it, not do everything, but get right before hopefully not happen. But everything went how it went. It was a lesson. Everything last year was a lesson. So that was good.
How beneficial is it for you playing behind the defensive line, which physically is much bigger this year?
I just was talking to KB about it every day. Our D-line talk every day, so that's the closest group I'm gonna be close to for sure, especially me as a linebacker. Man, it was just every day. Just it makes a big difference. And the guys last year did a good job, and this year we expecting even more. So it's a trust factor with us. We're doing a lot of run through, walk through. We spend a lot of time with each other more. It's really more about the trust part and having fun with each other. So that's really what it is. We got a lot of time. We talk about it's a lot of depth. It's way more depth in everything that's going this year. There's a lot of guys that's around that's making plays, and everybody that's game changers themselves. So we just got to put it all together, and it'll go good.
Great. Thank you, EG. He'll be back in 5 minutes, guys.
How was off-season just in general for you?
It's good. I feel like this was, like I said previously, I just feel like this is the best mental and physical state I've been in my life in general. Just got a clear head. I just keep saying I'm just calm. I'm just really in like this zen-like state. I'm just ready for the season and everything we got going on. I just really believe, everything gonna go to plan and everything will be right. So.
What was different to kind of this off-season kind of put you in such a calm sort of mindset?
This season, last year was a wild season for the whole team in general. It toughened you up, just everything that you got to experience, everything you go through. But then it also prepare you for the off-season and you live and you learn. I'd say to myself and everybody, like trial and error. Like last year was a bunch of trial and error. Say it'd be the same way this year, just in life in general, everything. You live and you learn. So a lot of maturity and priority. I just feel like I got my priorities right. Everything I know what I got to do. I know the improvements I got to make. I'm honest with myself. So I feel like that's a big part, being honest.
What's the part of your game you think is going to be better this year?
Durability. Hopefully, just being healthy. That's it. That's really all I'm trying about right now.
I know you tweeted about putting on weight. How much did you add, and how different do you feel?
I probably don't know how much it is now, but I feel so much better. I just feel really good. It's still supposed to be improvement during the season, so the off season really isn't the only time I should be gaining weight. So it'll happen more throughout the season too. So it's a 5-month plan right now that we got going on. So.
Do you have a target weight?
Before the ball game, just how close you and Benny were, and kind of the special bond you had. What's this process been like with him and getting you to that point?
He was even closer now. He spent Ramadan with me every morning up here, 4 or 5 in the morning, working out with him. Just me and him, just really pushing me, just really helping me. I feel like I pushed myself to my limit this off season. I feel like he was the reason that I was able to do that. I feel like I couldn't have did more weight room rides or any of that. I did as much as I could on the field. So I really look back at the off season like I did as much as I can. Coach Wiley just really gave me a reality check. Day one in January, and we had like an hour convo just about everything I need to work on, life in general. It's a lot, and it was a real good convo, I would say, for sure. Not even just young man to a grown man, but just in general, player to coach. Like, man, it was really just a real good convo that really, I feel like, opened my eyes up.
One more here? Anything in particular that really stuck with you?
You don't got a lot of time. That's the only time you'll be around people your age ever again. College, the best time of your life. A lot of people look back at college and wish they could go back. So I don't want to go back and look at this time and wish I could have did more. Because I feel like I could have did more at ASU. Could have did more last off season. So I feel like this summer I couldn't have did more. So this off season I couldn't have did more. So I feel like I'm trying to carry that into the year. And here we go. I feel like I got my priorities right. I feel like that's what getting my priorities right.
Thank you, Eric.
Thanks, man.